Okay, sir. All right, well, welcome to the office.
Thanks so much.
All right, so what can I do for you, sir?
I have a very sore knee that I cannot get relief from. Been diagnosed with bursitis last August. I've gone to see many different specialists in Toronto, and nothing has really worked.
Gotcha. And I believe you mentioned this happened 7 months ago?
It happened last August, yes.
Last August. Do you know what set that off?
Playing golf. It was a day after playing golf. I thought I had maybe torn something in my knee, and I haven't been able to play golf since.
Gotcha. All right. Which way you play, the right or left hand?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. Okay. No problem doing a check swing, a half swing?
No.
No, but full swing you can't do right now.
No.
For obvious reasons. Got it. Anything else that you notice that's difficult to do with that left knee, such as going upstairs or downstairs?
Both, upstairs and downstairs. Okay. When high pressure comes in, I can really feel it on my knee. So for example, when I'm on a flight, I'm on a plane, it's really tight in here.
Understood. Okay, so what do you notice as worse, going up the stairs or down the stairs? Up is the worst. Okay, all right. Now, right now I'm thinking about what kind of biomechanics is happening to that knee. So there's some things I'm considering right now. Oh, can you do a squat or not really?
Not really.
Can you try to do a partial squat? What can you do? And what is a start? Okay.
No, it's not bad. Not bad. There it's starting. It hurts.
Gotcha. Because I see on the outside, this is not engaging properly over here. Okay, and it's not doing that cortical locking either. Okay, so we're gonna take a look, see what's going on this side over here. Now, take a look at your X-rays over here. Okay, we could definitely see, you have some past hardware on the right knee.
Yes.
And I presume that's from the ACL.
MCL, about 20 years ago.
All right, but taking a look at your left one. All right, well, normal is supposed to be parallel lines like this. It's gapped open like this. So whenever I say gapped open like this way, that means it's on the lateral side. It's this tibia over here. You got something going on there. In addition to, see this gap space over here?
Yes.
It's pretty wide, and this is narrow. So that tells me, it says, okay, your knee over here, it rotated quite a bit. So when it rotates, that's when we see this line, this space over here, it shrinks. So we can't see it too much. When it rotates like this way, right, then that's how you see the gap opens up a lot more. So yeah, that thing's one heck of rotation in there, okay? And that explains, especially when you're trying to play golf, that's in trouble. So now, when we take an examination, take a look at this knee over here as well. Okay, we're gonna do a varus and valgus test. See over here? Stable. See, there's no give. That's what I want to see. Feel this here? There's a little give.
Okay.
All right. In addition to, little tendon right here.
Yes.
Okay, so it feels like you got one heck of a Baker cyst over here. Okay. How's this over here? Tender?
Yes.
Okay, so even your fibula, that's with this bone over here. Okay, that's not happy either. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a look at your distal fib, see what's going on with that fellow over there. Now, the reason why we're taking a look at the entire spine itself is because not only we already did an examination of your knee and we found there's something going on over there. There's swelling, there's muscle spasms, and the way you're squatting, your biomechanics is not running properly. Right. But we have to go up the stream, right? Take a look, how's your nerve system integrity coming along? So there's a nerve in your low back that travels all straight down to the knee. So that's why we have to check this whole entire region over here. Make sure, do you have enough power going down to there? Okay, so more like for the electricians, they probably know better. So we want to make sure that we have full amperage. I don't want to see any, dropping in amperage. I don't want to see resistance to ohms start increasing too much, okay? Or another way to put it, like having like a water hose or whatever it is. We don't want to get that garden hose, get a crimp in there and reduce the water pressure down, down the stream. So We're gonna investigate, see what's going on over here. Now, when there's something gets damaged, tissue gets damaged, okay, one of the telltale signs your body starts doing is there's gonna be muscle spasms and swelling. So right off the bat, your neck is not happy. Okay, there's a lot of swelling over here. Okay, and this is puffy. This is like a water bed over here.
Wow.
See, even when I'm tapping it, it sounds different. See this? It sounds different because there's so much fluid, edematous fluid at this level. So we're gonna mark that level. And see, there's a speed bump right here. See, it's like bump, bump. It should be nice and smooth like this, like a valley, but no, bumps right there. Just gonna mark that level. And then we're gonna check, see what else is going on. Any tenderness here?
On the right side.
On this side?
More QL, more like muscle.
Over here? Or over here?
Yeah, right where your hand is, yeah.
Here and there?
And a little bit lower.
Gotcha. Okay. What about here? Tender here?
Not really.
Not about here?
No.
Not really. What about this poor fellow here?
No.
Not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to start scanning your spine, looking for any potential levels that warrants a closer look. So I found one at your mid-back, and that already correlates with that swelling we have right there. Another one at this fourth lumbar swelling. Another one right there at the pelvis. Now we're looking at all this right up to the brain because, let's face it, if the GW bridge, George Washington Bridge, if that thing's jammed up as heck, I would expect all this data, all this information from the brain go all straight down to your knee. It's going to have a tough time doing some of those traffic jams. So that's what that's all about. Decent. How's that feel right there?
On the right side, it hurts.
On this side hurts?
No, the other side.
Or this side?
Yeah.
See, this is not that good either. Both are jammed. Not too bad here. What right here? See, that's
It's getting worse there.
Yeah, see, this fourth lumbar is not moving at all. That's a brick wall. Right there, it's also compromised. Feel all the swelling right here?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Feel that muscle knot right there?
Yes.
Yeah. So you don't have it on the right side. Everything's on the left side over here. So your body try to stabilize and something on this left side over here. Tender right there?
Like 4 out of 10. It's not bad.
Yeah, but it's not great either. It's supposed to move.
Yeah,
See over here? I can't even tilt you to the right at all.
I know.
To the left, some movement. All of this is biomechanical compromised. Now, we touched base already on your knee x-ray where, you're being compromised and you had that PX tibia going on. But in addition to, you did golf and when you were swinging, you swung and then both it went out.
Yes.
Okay? So in order for it to go out the way it did, I also want to take a look what your pelvis is doing, right? Because with golf, right, as any other serious golfer knows, okay, we're not getting our strength from the shoulders or the arms. Everything's at the pelvis. But here's the thing though, okay, because you're righty and keep on doing the swing every single time, okay, what is my expectation? You're gonna wound up that spring, keep it going this way. So I'm expecting your pelvis to rotate this way. And guess what? It is. Okay, so when I take a look at your pelvis over here, see this line over here?
Yes.
It's passed that way. So since you're already swinging like this way, right, your pelvis is also misaligned this way. Because let's face it, in the ideal world, okay, when you're playing golf, I would recommend when you're doing warm-up, okay, not only swing with the right, but also swing with the left.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, yeah. But right now, that's why we've got all wound up. And when I take your lumbars over here, okay, this should be straight. But instead, everything is like that.
Wow.
Okay. We're seeing this crank going on with your pelvis. It keeps on twisting. And what's going to happen? It starts bending. Okay. And it bends towards the left. That's what we see this left over here. Okay. And then your body counter rotates going to the right and to the left, to the right, left, right, left, right. So, yeah, doing, playing all that golf over here. That's what messed this up over here. You got it. And the problem is, it made this foot lumbar vertebrae over here side slip. So what's a side slip? Well, here's the thing. Okay, we got these bones over here, right? That's what limits it from going any further. Okay, when you break the bone, okay, then it'll go way off. No different like the elbows. It doesn't go past 180 degrees. Okay, so this foot over here, no matter how much I go, it's gonna block it up. But here's the thing: because you're so twisted up so much, okay, your body is trying to go like that.
Wow.
And it's a limit. So you see how much over here, instead of being in proper alignment over here, no, when it goes like this, the bone off to the side, and that's what I see over here, all because you have so much tension from that, okay? Yeah, so that's what the name of the game is. So in order to try to address that left knee, sure, I could adjust that left knee all day long, but we have to take the root cause of your tension, all this tension around like this, and it's twisting up your whole spine like that, the left knee, I have to bring your pelvis here. And then that'll ease out the pressure off your left knee.
Got it.
Because you can imagine, see what my body's doing. If I twist this way, what's your knee gonna do? It's gonna follow.
Sure.
Right? So we take the rotation out of the pelvis, it'll take the pressure off the knee too. That's the battle plan. So we got that, and then I'm gonna double check afterwards because this is literally decades worth of all these twists in there. You must have really loved playing all that golf all those years, right? So that's why we also got some arthritis over here, 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 and there as well. So let's get to it. Help you with that. Okay, come on up. Walk around. But more importantly,
It feels looser. Yeah.
check the left knee, see how you like it.
Oh, it's a lot better. I still have there's a sharp pain here when I'm kind of flexing,
Uh-huh.
but it's a lot better.
How much better would you say?
25% better?
Okay, just from addressing that root cause right there.
Wow.
Pretty cool, huh?
Wow. Yeah.
Okay. Let's do the next part. Drop the belly a little more. Drop a little more. Relax this a little more. I just gotta get this angle, free up that nerve to your left knee, right?
Ooh.
There. Come on up, sir.
It was violent.
It was very deep. Okay, turn around, sir.
Wow.
Now give that left knee a try.
It's almost all gone. It's almost all gone.
So you said 25% better last time.
Another 25.
So it's 50% better overall.
50% better.
Okay, ready for the next?
Yes.
Let's do it. So, now check out with your right one.
Yes.
Okay, you have some swelling, but feel that?
Yes.
There's a big ball right here. This is that Baker cyst, what we're talking about. So first things first, before I can set this knee, we have to pump all this fluid out of the way. Okay, we're gonna keep on going. And there you go, see, it's starting to go away. Now I'm gonna set this poor fella right here. There you go. And there's part. We'll get the rest of it. Here's the other part. Now we're gonna check your fibula. See, this is stuck. I'm gonna set this one too. There you go. Here's the other piece. Set this one too. I'm gonna do your feet. Good. Let's check the right knee. Not too bad. This fibula is also out too. I'm gonna set this one here. Let it go. There's that big fella. His cuboid's out. Cuneiform's out. There's the other one. Okay, walk around, sir.
I have almost no pain in this knee.
So you said 50% fibula last time. How's it now?
I think it's all better. It's unreal.
That's why it's so important to address the root cause of all this issue and restore the nerve function to that knee.
Wow. Incredible.
Oh, you're very, very welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, how'd you like to knock a couple more strokes off your game?
I'm all for it.
Let's do it, man. So first things first, see this elbow over here?
Yeah.
See? It's stable this way. Loosey-goosey here. So elbow, we're gonna set this way. Let it go. Relax. Relax. Come on. There's that fella. And of course you need proper grip strength. Everything gotta be proper alignment so you won't slice the ball.
That's the key.
Let's see if we can do it. Fingers so we can get you a better grip on the club. Nope. Hold on a second. Get a little more traction out of this fella. There it is. Now let's check this one. Not too bad. Elbow's fine. This wrist is a problem.
Yes.
There's that fella. Thumbs out. Now let's do your fingers. Okay, give them a try. See, you like the fingers.
Wow. I feel great.
All right. Well, that's all there is to it, man.
Thank you very much.
Have some fun on the course.